It's ICM2 time. I have a favour to ask. If you enjoy me making these videos about my Saab 9.5 and 9.3s and playing with my ICM units, please do like and subscribe to my channel, and I will continue to make many more videos. Thank you. So you've probably all seen my videos of the ICM3 units and the modification. They've been quite popular. I've probably sent them to pretty much every continent in the world for people who've wanted to modify their ICM3s. So the problem is a lot of people don't have ICM3s and they're almost impossible to pick up unless you spend enormous amounts of money if you don't already have an ICM3. However, a large amount of Saabs between 2003 and 2006 came with one of these. This is a ICM2 unit. This is the non-navigation unit, but does come with a screen, albeit pretty useless. It is a green screen with some text. And whilst it does look good on the dashboard, it's not very modern, and we could do other things with this. So this is episode 1. This is just going to be me taking it apart and having a look at it, and then there will be future episodes where I'm going to decide what I'm going to put in the space of the screen of this unit. So here it is. The ICM2. Okay, so it's exactly the same as the ICM3 with regards to how it is constructed. So we're going to flip it upside down, and we are going to push in the tabs along it, which are holding the faceplate to the back plate. There we go. So now we've got the faceplate removed from the back plate, and if you have a look inside, you can see that you have 2 ribbon cables, very similar to the ICM3. So we're just going to undo the tabs and pull off the ribbons. So this is the face, and this is the back of the screen, and there are 2 screws that are holding it in place. And that's the screen. This is a 3.5-inch screen. Pretty thick. But the good thing about this, from a modification perspective, is that there is no PCB on the back of this. Like the ICM3 unit had a PCB that goes across the whole thing, so you're limited in the thickness of the screen and device that you put in here. But with this one, there is nothing there, so you could have a much thicker unit if you wanted to. So I've got a couple of ideas of what to do with this. The first involves a Raspberry Pi. If you don't know what a Raspberry Pi is, it's a very tiny computer on a board, and you can connect a screen to it. So there's a 3.5-inch screen designed for the Raspberry Pi, and then that would give me a touch screen computer basically, which is sitting in here. The problem with the Raspberry Pi is, first of all, it doesn't have GPS built in, it doesn't have Bluetooth built in, and it's a ball ache because I need to install software and it needs to be customized, and yeah, it's a possibility. Another possibility is an Android phone. Now, there isn't any Android phones that will fit in here which I would want to use, because any phones which have the 3.5-inch display are like the first Android phones, and going back, you know, more than 10 years, and they're just not a viable option. The importance of an Android phone is that they are immensely powerful. Even older ones are very, very powerful computers, and you think about it, it's got a good processor, good RAM, and then you have Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, GPS, everything's built into it. It's literally the best thing to have in your car, which is why it's such a good idea for the ICM3. But the problem with this is the small screen. So what I would need to do is get an Android phone, which is well priced, with a USB-C connector on it, and I can add an MHL hub to it. Okay, what an MHL hub is something you plug into your phone, which will give you a HDMI out for video and a USB. So I can get a small HDMI screen, which are available, a touch screen, and I can power it from an Android phone, which will just sit somewhere inside the rest of the ICM2, and you'll be able to control it through this, and that will give you navigation and Bluetooth audio, etc. Yeah, so that's another possibility. But watch this space. I'm going to do some research. I need to order some things and try some things, and yeah, I will keep you informed in the next installment of this series. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you know when the next video is out.